Okay, students of class 7, today we will do question number 3 of exercise 9.1. Give four rational numbers equivalent to. Question 1 is minus 2 upon 7, 5 upon minus 3 and 4 upon 9. So we will do one by one. First of all, taking minus 2 upon 7. Four rational numbers equivalent to this. So how do we find, students? I have already taught you that whenever we find the equivalent rational numbers, we multiply numerator and denominator by the same numbers. So we will write to minus 2 upon 7 multiplying by 2 in both numerator and denominator. Again minus 2 upon 7 multiplying by 3 minus 2 upon 7 multiplying by 4 and 4 minus 2 upon 7 by 5 and 5. So students, by multiplying 2 to the 4, 7 to the 14, this way we can find four equivalent rational numbers. Similarly, students, we have another rational number 5 upon minus 3. So we will do like question number 1, multiplying by 2 2 3 3 4 4 and 5 5. So we get four equivalent rational numbers. 1, this will be 2, 3 and 4. So we get four equivalent rational numbers. Similarly, students, you have to find equivalent rational number 4 upon 9. You will do it yourself. Now comes next question, students. Draw the number line and represent the following rational numbers on it. So 3 upon 4, how can we represent it on the number line? So first of all, students, we will draw a line and 3 upon 4 means 3 parts out of 4. 3 toffees out of 4 toffees, or we can say if we have one toffee, dividing it into 4 equal parts and then 3 parts, you have to reach to third. So first of all, students, make one part because this number is positive rational number. So 0 to 1 0 to 1, because 3 upon 4 means this number is smaller than 1. How can we say that 3 upon 4 is smaller than 1? If we have one bread and if we divide it into 4 equal parts, denominator means we will always divide it into 4 equal parts and taking 3 parts. So we took only 3 parts, it means smaller than 1. 3 parts out of 4 means smaller than 1. So we will make a whole 1 and we will divide it into 4 equal parts. From 0 to here 1 part, from here to here 2 parts, here to here 3 parts and here to here 4 parts. So 4 equal parts and we need third part. So 0 upon 4, 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4 and 4 upon 4. So we need 3 upon 4. Let this point is P. So we can write that P represents P represents 3 upon 4. Similarly, students, we have another one, 7 upon 4. This time we will divide the bread into 4 equal parts, but we need 7 parts. So how can this be possible? We will divide the one bread into 4 equal parts, not more than 4 parts. We will divide one bread only into 4 parts. So similarly, we can divide every bread into 4 equal parts, but we need 7 parts. So is it possible? It means we will eat whole of first bread. Similarly, dividing the other bread into 4 equal parts and dividing, because we need 7 parts, so 4 parts from here and 3 parts from here. So students, it means one whole bread and 3 parts from it, 1, and this will be 3 upon 4. So minus 7 upon 4 can be written as minus 1 3 by 4, or we can say when we divide 7 by 4, 4 1 is 4, subtracting this 3. So what will be the fraction? Quotient is 1, remainder is 3 and divisor is 4. So minus 7 upon 4 can be written as minus 1 and 3 by 4. Now students, this time we will be on the negative side of 0, because we need minus 1 and 3 by 4. We have to represent this number, so we will go on the negative side. So minus 1, minus 2, less than minus 2. This number is not completely 2. we ate only one whole bread and 3/4 from the second. So from we will divide first into four parts, 1 2 3 4. Again second, between -1 and -2 we will divide it again into four equal parts, 1 2 3 and 4. Now reach to 7. So this will be 0 upon 4, -1 upon 4, -2 upon 4, -3 upon 4, -4 upon 4, -5 upon 4, -6 upon 4, and this will be -7 upon 4. P represents -7 upon 4. This is the solution, students. So do this in your fair notebook, and also students, you will do -5 upon 8 yourself and 7 upon 8 yourself in your fair notebook, and also send the photos of your fair work in my personal WhatsApp number. I will wait for your answers. Till then, thank you.